everyone. It's been a little while, but classes have been kind of a pain in the ass, but it's a beautiful day and now I'm able to continue walking around the city once more. Today I thought we would go by the lake where I last stopped and actually explore that little area that I said you can kind of get lost in. You can't even see the buildings. So that's where we're headed right now. Beautiful day out. I definitely should have worn sunscreen. And I absolutely have to get a water when I find one of those stands in the park. So, birds. So, since the last time I've been on, I made a little bit of an upgrade in my equipment. And I'm now the proud owner of the very new line of R5Cs made by Canon. Kind of blessed to have it right now because they're not very well in stock at the moment. Ooh, okay, this is where I can get my water. Perfect. So while I'm doing these expeditions, I'm gonna simultaneously find scenic areas that I can take stills of and maybe talk about the specs of the camera if those who are watching are interested. Hi sir, do you take Venmo by any chance? No, only cash? Don't know if I have any. Oh, I have cash. Can I please have a medium water, please?
I have one size.
That's it. Yep. How much?
$3.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Yep, have a good day. Wonderful. That was extremely convenient. All right, so now I have a water, and now we can proceed through the park on this very beautiful, very sunny day. Now this is the bike path that has gotten progressively more crowded as time has gone on. In the beginning of COVID, it was pretty quiet, but now that electric bikes and scooters and one wheels and zippity-doo-dahs have gotten a lot more accessible and affordable, you have more people taking this instead of taking the subway, which I was one of them for a little while, but now there's so many people that it's become another place that there's traffic. So ooh, that's a really, really beautiful part. Little man-made. I think all these rocks in the park are not natural. They're here. They were put in here for aesthetic purposes. But mind you, we're gonna go back to that place. I just want to walk up here for a second. It's like the sound of music. Good place to have a picnic. As long as you mind some broken glass pieces and maybe some used condoms. Crying babies in the background. Whoa. I want to get away from the crying baby. All right. So we're going to continue onward. I believe that area is close to like 84th Street. I always get confused with where that is, so we may even get lost trying to find a place that you can get lost. Oh good, the water fountains are on again. That makes me happy. Yeah. We're gonna follow this all the way to the lake. So what is that guy's problem? Well, that's New York for you. The good way to always tell the marker of where that lake is that building right there. If you can see it behind these trees. I believe that's the El Dorado, and I believe Alec Baldwin has an apartment up there, amongst other celebrities. Yeah, there's some cops patrolling the area, making sure all the park people are in their respective park areas of each other. Yeah, so that building right there, I believe, is the El Dorado, and it looks over the lake, which I'm trying to get to, although that's the reservoir where we went when it was snowing. And how the season has changed since then. Got more people making their contents over there on their bikes. No, we're all trying to get our 15 minutes here.
Oh, well, you said, can you take it? You said
All right, all right. Oh no, they're
next week?
talking to somebody on their phone, and they decided to stop in the middle of the road to have a conversation, which is interesting. I feel like my left hand is definitely more stable than my right, but that's okay. When we get a chance, I definitely want to... Ooh, Robin, you are very still. Hey dude, how's it going? You're cool, dude. All right, whatever. It's a lot more cars that I'm used to seeing in the park. This looks like something to do with stage props or film props, so maybe someone's filming here. That's the beauty about films, you can get permission to do shit like that. Okay, so I think it's further down, but that's okay. Here's that same trail, by the way, when it was snowing, when we walked around. It's amazing how vastly different this park is from different seasons. It's a very beautiful walkway when it's not snowing, but it was also very nice when it was. It was just a little bit hard to walk around because I didn't have the right shoes. So I have to recall the exact moment when we're supposed to turn left. It's like a sharp turn left.
Got it. Okay. Then I'll, when I get pressure,
It's coming up. We're not there yet. We're on 90th Street, I think. See, what did I say about the getting crowded? And yet here's another car. Interesting. I know back in like the 1940s, this used to be mostly cars going through the Central Park. There's a lot of footage online that kid has the upgraded version of my electric scooter. But, yep, there's the same one. They're handy. They're just a little bit more bulky than I want them to be. I don't think we even really got a chance to actually go to the rocks themselves that day. So you know what? Before we get lost in the woods, I'm gonna take an opportunity to go right by the rocks, right like in the lake. I think that'd be cool. And maybe at some point later this summer, I can rent out a boat and kind of go, just like boat around the lake. There's some very little beautiful areas, very serene, it almost looks like the Shire in Lord of the Rings. Like every time you see it, you'll hear like a you know, in your head. So. People having picnics. More oh, this is a garbage truck. I wonder if they like legitimately open the road to like certain kinds of vehicles to pass through here. Huh. I've always wanted to jump on the side thing of those and you know, ride it. A man can dream though. I was contemplating bringing my electric scooter to kind of help me get from places to places as I'm filming, but I also realized it might be more of a nuisance. I couldn't like go in certain areas that are inside, so I decided against it. Plus it's good exercise, so, and Lord knows I need that. Now, one reason why I'm walking down this way all the way to it instead of just starting the video from where I wanted to start, well, A, is because I totally forgot that I didn't cover that yet, and two is that my friend and I were at a dispute at one point on where this location actually is. Now, I claimed it was much more uptown than she did, so now this is kind of a test. Well, everyone has the maxes. The maxes are good. I can't complain. They're like, you can ride them for allegedly up to 40 miles and they go 20 miles an hour, and mine can only go apparently 30, but it's more close to like 25 or 20, and it's smaller, mine, and doesn't go as fast, so I'm slightly heavier on it. But anyone's interested in getting an electric scooter, I recommend getting the 9-bot max, the ones that we've been seeing on the road here. I'm just not a big fan of the yellow. Ah, here it is. I found it. I think this is it. No, wait. Maybe it's further down. It might be further down. Damn. I'm usually very geographically coordinated. Like, I'm pretty decent at directions. So that's why this little issue, this little dispute, it's like eating me up. I'm trying to find it just so I can either prove her wrong or just have a solid answer, you know? I've always been curious if I can hitch a lift off of one of those park go-karts, and I really genuinely want to try it at some point. These bike guys are actually a lot of fun. It's like 20 bucks to hire them to get to like a decent destination. Like, you can go pretty far with them, and they're usually really nice people, and it's a lot of fun. Kind of reminds me of tuk-tuks in Thailand. In Thailand they have these 4-seated motorcycles, so you have like one person driving, and then it fans out into a triangle where there's 2 more people in the back, and then 3 more people can fit in the back of that. So, and it's all like open top, kind of, so you can stick your head out, and you can, like, it's a very dangerous but still extremely fun experience. All right. Again, I'm a little winded just because I haven't been working out at all this past semester, but school comes first, you know? Hope I don't get a sunburn from this. I was out on a shoot several weeks ago, and I was not expecting it to be as sunny. Oh, check out, those are those wheelie things. Now I'm trying to figure out how stable those actually are between that and the one wheel, because I have a stabilizer for my camera, and I've seen people online use them as kind of a dollies. So I'm relatively stable person, I guess, in that sense. I used to, you know, use a longboard for a while, so it's understanding just the principles of balancing or whatever. And I know there's a learning curve to like one wheels, but I'm curious if they're worth investing in. Technically speaking, they're supposed to have more of a mileage on them than even the scooter that I have. Like, you can go farther and it stores easier because it's smaller, but the main question is, how safe is it? Hell yeah, dude. Lucky ass motherfucker. I want to go on that go-kart. Yeah, I usually scooter this entire thing, so it's interesting to walk it. I definitely enjoy the exercises. Very scenic views. Now, I don't know if my hand is shaking more or less because I have a water bottle under my arm and I'm holding the camera, so I hope not. And the assisted bikes are actually really nice too. I don't know if I mentioned earlier, but I got to ride across the Manhattan Bridge on one of them, and it was surprisingly handy. So. Okay. Someone playing electric guitar in the distance over there. Can't tell if it's a busker or if someone's having a party, but whatever. I figured one thing I can start doing after we leave the park here is maybe to go over to the east side, because there's a bridge that takes you to another island. I thought that might be pretty cool. I definitely haven't explored the islands around Manhattan as much as I'd want to, so I think this is a good opportunity to do that. So we're now reaching 80th Street. I think we've walked 20 or so-ish blocks. Excuse me. Excuse me. Over here is actually the road to a baseball, like kind of baseball fields, and Shakespeare in the Park, I believe, is actually pretty close to there. Right by that ice cream stand. I go around that area pretty often. It's very beautiful. There's also a crepe truck in the middle where the baseball field is, and I remember a few times walking very hungover back to mine from friends' houses. Sometimes I'd like to just get some fresh air and take a walk in the park back to the west side, and I remember getting a crepe and just like sitting and just enjoying the park, eating a crepe hungover, and that was a very serene experience. Evidently didn't help the hangover that much, but it was still really nice. Over here is the Natural History Museum beyond those trees, which I'd still like to continue exploring. So we'll get a chance to do that. Not today, but definitely later on. And I believe we are getting close to the area that I wanted to go. Look how fast these people are going. I think he's listening to Nirvana. That's awesome. That I can get behind. Alright, I believe this is it. I think we're here. This is where I wanted us to go. I wish that the battery percentage would display so I can know where we are with that, but I believe this is the area where we turn, and actually we're close. This is actually the area where we can get lost. I forgot there's a whole other kind of main entrance to it. When we go past this area, that's where things start to get a little more foresty. But I don't want to go there just yet. I want to go, ooh, we're closer to the area that I originally wanted to go, to the area that I decided to take you guys. So now we're gonna walk a little bit more down this way. There are some boats there. I gotta get a shot of that. I definitely gotta get a shot of that. This part of the park is really beautiful, honestly. It's the first time I ever went to this area, it was extremely sketchy, and I actually was walking with two other friends. One of them actually passed away a few years ago. He was the one who showed me this, and this has been kind of a place I can, you can take a date stuff. It's also a good place to kind of clear your head. So I appreciate the Victorian aesthetics of the lights that are still here. Before we go down to the rocks, just to give you a heads up, we're gonna be doubling back here again. I just want to take one moment to get a look at the at this view, and the music is a nice accompaniment. Oh, he stopped playing because I was recording him. That's funny. God, I love this view. He wants to play, but he doesn't want anyone to record him. I have to have fun with that. I'm sorry. Like, there's a... I'm taking a video because this is it's something out of a painting, you know? Hey, how much does it cost to rent the boats?
$40, 20 you get back, 20 for an hour.
20 for an hour? But 20 layaway. Awesome, thank you so much. I actually might do this today. Appreciate you very much. It's a very beautiful view over there. All right. Everyone's having a good day today. Let's watch this guy turn away from the camera again. Yep, there we go. His music is beautiful. That's really, really funny. All right, we're gonna double back there after this. We're just gonna go closer to the water first. He said we're being disrespectful, yet he decides to park his, like, you know, he's very talented and it's a nice place to do that, but he's very specific about not wanting to have people record him, even though he picked a prime spot to have a background. So, you know, not really sure what he plans to do with that. He's losing a lot of money and potential viewers or whatever, so whatever. Okay, so that was actually the area that we're going to be going, but this is where I now want to take you first because I wanted to come here before, but it was too cold. So this is a very beautiful little hidden gem in this park, and I really enjoy coming here. See, we can go this way. It might be very crowded. In fact, I actually see it kind of is, but that's okay. I want to show you guys anyway. Taking some photos here, take some headshots and stuff. There's like a graduation party or a wedding.
So I'll give you a ring, like we're walking up, just so you can get the place where you were. Does that work? And we could do a couple pictures there with the group.
Huh. So you can see this is a very desired area. What kind of camera you got there? What camera do you have? Very cool, 80D, very nice. Hey, you got a GoPro too? What are you doing? What are you up to with your GoPro? Huh?
7.
Yeah, I got the 7 Black too.
Oh,
Got the
okay.
same one. This is the best one, honestly. It's the cheapest. It's better than the 8 and the 9. I tried the 8. Not enough battery. I'm gonna go over here. You guys don't mind if I cut around you for a second? I just wanted to get a pan shot of this real quick. Thank you so much. You guys from Germany? Yeah. Very nice. I miss Munich a lot. Hmm? I heard it earlier. I was like, oh, sprechen Sie Deutsch? Yeah, 40 bucks is not bad actually for the hour, and that's actually, I think I'm gonna do that. Not today, but maybe later this week. That'd be a fun little exercise to do. All right, we're gonna go to that other side. I really want to boat behind that bridge where that nice couple was spoken to. All right, guys, take it easy, all right? Everyone taking their Tinder profile pictures today. All the influencers being all influency.
Oh my God!
Can't deny that she has kind of a roasting bee face, but I think I can maybe like, I have a nicer camera than the one she's taking pictures of, so it's really funny that that's happening. Huh. She's not wrong, that's exactly what this is. Very beautiful area. There's a family of turtles, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere close by here too, but I don't want to find them right now. I'm too lazy. All right. All right, let's get our way down now.
Yeah, they're like around.
I guess I went through the park, but
Yeah.
the main like.
Sorry guys, pardon me. Okay. It's very Lord of the Rings-y adventure today. Excuse me guys, pardon me. See y'all later. I'll be to Zane. I could have taken some stills over there, but honestly it was too crowded. I didn't want to take the time. So let's just go ahead and get lost. There's that really old stone bridge that I want to go down. And it's somewhere in the beginning. And the last time I tried finding it, I actually got lost. And that's when I ran out of battery. Kid's birthday party over there. We're about to go see our friend again. The friendliest lad in all of saxophonists. He's always on the lookout to make sure he doesn't play. Watch him stop playing when I pass. Ah, he continued. No, he stopped. That's my highlight of my day, honestly, is that guy. He's just gonna stop playing mid-song because people are gonna film him. That's really, really funny. All right, so now we are venturing into the area where you can get lost. And now I gotta figure out, that's the Oak Bridge, but we're not looking for the Oak Bridge, we're looking for the Stone Bridge. Now, I remember going this way and getting lost the last time. So, let's try to figure out where this place is. Excuse me. As you can see, we've gotten to a much more densely wooded area of the park. And one can very easily get lost in this maze. Oh, here's the bridge. I found it. I believe this is the road that leads to the bridge. Oh, there's the Stone Bridge. I had to make a right, not a left. I want to walk over it too, to get both perspectives. And I want to do that without people in the shot. Sorry, guys. They're actually leaving, so I don't know any background story about this bridge at all, but it's very narrow, you know, it's very tall and it's very Pan's Labyrinthy. So now that we got a clear runway before these people get here, I'm gonna do my slow walk up, and we're gonna get the next shot from above. That was nice enough. Would have been nicer with a stabilizer, but that's fine. I'll wait for these guys to pass and then I'll pass through. How are you?
Okay.
They chose to move.
And one shot. Look at this. Maybe one shot from here. Can't really even see too much from that, honestly. Okay. This really reminds me that I have to go back to the botanical gardens at some point this summer too. I might even take like a friend or something like that, because that's a special trip to go to the botanical gardens. It's just varieties of oasis, so you can just kind of escape the city for a second. Not so daring today that I want to hop this fence and kind of get further in there, but that's okay. Just want to have a nice relaxing day walking around the city.
Oh yeah. And it's just, I don't know how to describe this.
This is Central Park, by the way, people. This park is massive. And when I said you can get lost in it, I wasn't joking. So many little areas that look exactly like this that lead to other areas that look exactly like it. And then all of a sudden you're making these weird turns and bends. You can even go up this way. As you can see, there's like, literally where I'm standing, there are no buildings in sight. I want to make that very clear to people that there are in fact, okay, I see one building, two buildings, but I had to go somewhere specific for that. I'm walking up on top of the rocks, by the way, right now. So I gotta go back down, but I can definitely see this being a hanging spot where people are chilling. If I was like back in high school, I would chill at a place like this, hang with my buddies. I'm glad I bought that bottle of water. I honestly don't know which way to go here, because one of these ways I think leads more downtown, which I guess I wouldn't mind as long as it leads me to some kind of a main road. Squirrel, squirrel, dude. Here's another little beautiful spot. And I've taken photos around here as well for headshots and stuff. There's a little rock area, I think, that we're close by. Is that it right there? No. Okay, we're back. My battery ran out. If that plastic bottle and that plastic piece wasn't there, this would be a really beautiful shot. So now this battery that I have hooked in has 65%, so I'm guessing I'll have another 45 minutes, maybe 50 of recording time. Just want to explore this little area here. There is another area to another walkway from there, so. Alright, we're gonna go out this way. Sorry guys. That's scenic as fuck. We're gonna keep walking it this way. Bet you guys didn't know that Central Park had this, and this is actually far more structured than what's uptown, which honestly just feels like complete touched forest, which is very beautiful. I honestly don't even know which way to go. I'm just walking. So many options, so many directions. Sorry, pardon me. Don't mean to interrupt. Wow, this is beautiful. That dog looks very comfortable. Imagine being here at nighttime. That's always the thing that I think about. Like, look how many passageways there are. It's like a level of Zelda. It's like, you gotta solve a puzzle and move a rock in order to open a secret door. Another walkway. I'm just walking down random places. And I've definitely been here before. I did some headshots up on this rock right over here too. I just never know how to get to certain places. Beautiful scenery around these parts.
Yeah.
What kind of cameras you guys got? Oh, which one? Oh, very nice. Very nice. Very cool. Got a R5C on me. So, yeah. We're gonna do Mario. Ooh. That was not very graceful, but mission accomplished. Once again, we're still in Manhattan. I want to make that clear. That this is still in the city. And there's actually a passageway to get up to here. Beautiful landscape. It's like being in a woods, a forest, you know? All right. See, I didn't know there was a walkway that could get you here. The last time I came to that area, I hopped the river like I did just now. Like, dude, which way do I go? Do I go here or here? And if I'm going here, do I go there or do I go there? Like, someone can make a psychological horror movie out of this concept, and that's trademark, people, so I thought of it first. Remember that now. It's a beautiful little gazebo in the middle of nowhere. It's fucking awesome. Wow, that's so peaceful. Hello, Mr. Robin. I mean you no harm. If you want to get closer to me, you are welcome to. I want to sit down here because I didn't know this place existed. This is really, really cool. This is in the middle of nowhere. I wonder when this was built. Literally, we're surrounded by trees. I just wish there weren't the sound of screaming children, and this would be so zen. Like, dude, like, you could legitimately have like a picnic here or something. I'm enjoying this a lot, and there's not one, but two robins. I don't even want to leave, but I have to because I want to explore more of this area. Now I know that within this park, there is a mysterious gazebo that is actually quite long. It almost resembles that of a longhouse, like a Viking longhouse. This is a crazy little gazebo. It's in the middle of nowhere. This is very cool. I didn't know it existed, you know? All right, you know, the more you know. Howdy. Again, do I go this way or do I go this way? Which way do I go? I'm gonna go this way. I have a feeling this goes closer to the east side, so. Beautiful as it is, there can be some sketchy people sometimes. Hey, squirrel. It's funny, I had a conversation with somebody recently, and they asked me, they were like, oh, I love the city, but I don't know if I could ever live there because you always have to feel switched on 24/7. I don't know if I can do that. I think was her around what she was saying, and I get it, but I guess like because I'm born and raised in New York, I guess my level of being switched on and switched off is different than somebody who doesn't live in the city. Like maybe us New Yorkers have a more natural like alertness that's kind of just like embedded in us because we live in the city. And so even when I feel relaxed, I still feel like looking over my shoulder, you know. This is a beautiful view. There's a really nice restaurant close by as well. Apparently it's 20 bucks an hour to rent one of the boats. Yeah, like you have to put 40 down, but 20 goes back to you afterwards. It's like, yeah. Delightful. Alrighty, take it easy. Yeah, this is a really nice bridge also that I also did a shoot on. We're definitely gonna walk over that. And this is actually getting closer to, well, relatively closer to where the Central Park Zoo was, but we already went through there. And I'm glad we had the opportunity. I just wish we got to see the polar bears. And actually, just like that, we made it out of the maze. I'm surprised that we did. I thought I was going to be trapped in there longer because between you and me, I had absolutely no idea where I was just now. And now I do. And that's the beauty of New York City. In New York City, you can get totally lost and then instantly recognize where you are. And such is life. Yeah, we're, I think, relatively close to now Midtown that we're getting. Excuse me, pardon me. He didn't turn away from me. You deserve $1, man. Squeed up. Squeed up. Boobity bop. Squeed up. Okay. Newly seeded lawn, please keep off. Oh my god. Oh, that is so adorable. I gotta get a little shot. Those are baby little geese. Oh my god. Look at the baby geese. You're so adorable. See, this is why I came to the park.
Ever eat like that? Oh, so cute.
I gotta take out my big camera. Oh my god, they're so adorable. Yes, they are. Now this is worthy of my camera. Absolutely. I'm actually getting my... I'm actually getting my camera set up for this because this is too much. I am extremely overexposed. Okay, keep that. F8, let's try that. We're just gonna keep on those little ducklings. Aw. They're so cute. I could stay on here for a while, honestly. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna stay on this for a second because this is too adorable. You don't get this too often. They're all just
the mother
eating.
seems to hear, but the baby doesn't.
And they're all hungry, that's why. I gotta get some. Ooh. I gotta get some of these stills in. Aw, they turn their backs away. I wonder if I can get a video into this. Oh my god. I'm just gonna rest my GoPro here. Can I do that? I can't. I'm sorry to still be on these ducks, people. They're just too adorable for words. Trying to get what I can from this while still whoa. Okay, okay. Oh, it's the dog. Okay. They're like, all right, enough pictures of our babies.
Yes. They're like, stay away.
I wonder if it was just the dog. Let's see if I can get one more snapshot of this.
Away from the big one, Kylie, here. This side.
Getting sweaty. But it's really hard to pass up video of these guys.
My favorite is the baby dog for me.
Sorry to interrupt my walk, people. This is a war of the ducklings now. Okay, now to get some photos in. What camera are you using?
7D.
Nice. Whoops, that's my...
Yeah, that's good. Those are nice candies.
Okay, I guess that's enough of that. I hope I got some good stuff.